now available, including the 933 experiment on a podcast. So if you want to subscribe now, you can. You'll get the 933 experience, all of our interviews. Subscribe to our podcast. Wherever you listen to podcasts, you can find Richmond's Morning News. All right, let's get to it. Here is our top 5 stories of the day this morning here on News Radio WRVA. We'll start with number 1. We have a budget.
Number 1.
Virginia, we finally got a budget. Guess what paid the price when they chose to nudge it? They found a brand new piggy bank to raid. Now everybody's cheering for the deal they made. Portsmouth Lucas got the money she sought. Data center diva got the deal she bought. Amazon Dunn says it's all fine and grand, but nobody's sure where it's hitting the land.
All right, so yesterday, the Senate and the General Assembly have passed the budget. It's a multi-billion-dollar budget. It is just simply amazing, some of the things that they jammed into the budget process. We'll have that for you this morning. Some pork, some things that are needed, some municipalities that are going to get bailed out after years of incompetence. All of that is part of this budget. And I will tell you this, we're not done raiding the piggy bank of the data centers. I am simply shaking my head at the way this Commonwealth has turned on this, which was supposed to be the big business, the thing that was going to make us different from all the rest of the states, make us competitive. We're going to run these people off. We're going to run these people off. We're going to run them out of town. And I will look around to see what next business wants to come in here after you're seeing what the Democrats are doing coming after these data centers and the liberals coming after these data centers. We'll get into all of that this morning here on Richmond's Morning News. Story number 2. The United States, big news yesterday. Scott Bessent has given a temporarily the ability to Iran to sell oil on the global market in dollars. This is a big deal for Iran.
Number 2.
All right. So Iran's had sanctions against them forever. They have not been able to trade dollar for dollar, oil for oil because of U.S. sanctions. Well, as the ongoing talks have gone on, and now the clock is ticking on the 60 days. J.D. Vance is back from the Middle East. The U.S. is now going to allow Iran temporarily to sell oil on the open market using dollars. Now, here's the big thing. The reason why the dollar is so strong and it hasn't been completely overrun because of the national debt is because that's the currency that we use to sell oil. All oil is bought and sold solely on dollars. You can't use anything else to buy it other than dollars. Now, there have been countries like, why do we have our oil tied to the dollar? That just supports the U.S. Let's use some other form of currency to buy and sell oil. The United States has stood firm. Our allies have stood firm to this, and you actually have people that are allies of ours that are part of this as well. But anyway, that's for another story. But the fact that the Iranians can now sell their oil in dollars is a huge move trying to open relationships up with Iran. What they'll do with that money, that's to be seen. Donald Trump says, yeah, you'll be able to use those dollars to buy agricultural products from the United States, and that's it, nothing else. Of course, Iran comes out and says, you will not tell us how we can spend our dollars. We will buy anything we want with it, and you guys are a bunch of big fat liars. We'll see what's going on. The negotiations continue. We talked about this a lot yesterday. What are you going to do? You broke it, you buy it. The Trump administration has to figure out how to get out of this quandary. That's the second big story of the day. Story number 3, well, the city has their own podcast now in Richmond.
Number 3.
Here are 6 steps to start a podcast with your smartphone, beginner edition. Step 1, you need to determine your show type. Is this going to be an interview-based show? Is it going to be a solo podcast? Are you going to have co-hosts or a group of friends? I'll make a full list in the future.
So now that we know everybody can start a podcast, everybody seems to have one these days. How about this? The city of Richmond has their own podcast right now. It's part of their new way of trying to communicate with the public of what they're doing. The Richmonder.org, Grant Mumma, who I think does a phenomenal job, points out, wait a minute, you're doing a podcast and the Richmond Times-Dispatch is producing it for you, and you guys are partners in this? Whoa, wait a minute. Where's the separation between church and state? We'll talk about that coming up on the program, but I think it's a bigger issue. And my big issue is right now, Do you trust the media? Do you trust the media? And would you trust a podcast written for, produced, and paid for by the people that the media is supposed to be covering? It's an interesting question we'll get into today on Richmond's Morning News. That's our third big story of the morning. Fourth big story of the morning, if you watch our live stream, because we stream the show on YouTube and Facebook, you might have noticed that, hey, your host, Rich, lost some weight. Now, it's not that I'm out exercising. I will give the GLP-1s all the credit in the world, gladly. But I think they might have to sell some GLP-1s to all these Europeans that are coming here, traveling to the United States of America, because they're now putting on what they call the FIFA 15. That's our fourth story of the morning.
Number 4.
All right. You know about the freshman 15. You go to the dorms as a freshman. It's a meal plan. It's cafeteria style, all you can eat. Your kids come home, Thanksgiving, Christmas, like, dude, what happened? What happened? It's the freshman 15. Oh, okay, well, you better get back into the gym because you're getting to be a tubby. Now, Europeans are coming over here to America, and you heard my cousin Hardy like, oh, the American portions are so big. Yes, they are, because we're America. But we're also big fatties. And the Europeans that have been here for a week are kind of noticing that, hey, this medium shirt doesn't fit anymore. Hey, these Umbro shorts are a little tight. Let me go over and get more free rolls at Texas Roadhouse. They're putting on what they're calling the FIFA 15. So I don't know. Keep drinking your beer, eating your free rolls, going to Buc-ee's, getting as much American food, tacos, and everything you can, and enjoy yourself here at the United States. And look, there you go. That's our gift to you. We'll send you back to Europe and around the world with a little bit of a gift that you can only get here in America. It's called a gut. That's our fourth big story of the morning. And then our fifth big story is, listen, I had a lousy day yesterday. I mean, just anything that went wrong. I think I just didn't get enough sleep the night before. I was tossing, turning. My whole day was off. And I kept thinking about what a lousy day I was having yesterday after we left the show. But at least my day was better than this.
Number 5.
They advised that the subject had fallen into the chemical storage tank. Law enforcement, Camp Edison staff, fire personnel responded and were able to safely get him out, decontaminate him.
So, dude was trying to get his sunglasses, and he fell into the big portalet tank. Oh, gross. Can you? I know, cringe. So tell me, was your day better or worse than this guy that fell into a portalet? Are you going to give me your worst day? What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you? What's your worst day? I know today's going to be a little bit better. Let's work on that. But what is your worst day? Okay. Number for you to join us here on the program. 833-804-1140, 833-804-1140. The number for you to join us on the James River Air text line, 833-804-1140. All right, today's program brought to you apart by Men's Wellness Centers. 3 locations right here in Central Virginia. Easy to find. Glen Allen, Virginia Beach, and Glen Allen, Virginia Beach, and Newport News. They specialize in testosterone therapy, blah, 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 blah. You've heard me say that over and over again. But here's the deal. They specialize in giving you your life back. They specialize